Right now, what you can do to help those affected by this weekend's storms and tornadoes.
And with more storms on the way, I'm tracking a plethora of them this morning. We're letting you know when they impact you as you head out the door.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning on your Monday. I'm Leah Lynchine.
And I'm Chris Stanford. We'll get to those storms happening in our viewing area in just a moment. First, towns in southwest Wisconsin are piecing themselves back together after a weekend of storms.
Severe weather and an EF3 tornado have several homes and buildings down out in Grant County, Boscobel in particular. Trees and power lines are still down, debris every which way. You're taking a look at some of the video sent in by viewers. Just complete devastation in that part of the state. Hundreds were without power overnight Saturday, waking up Sunday to entire buildings just gone. Emergency responders are asking for hundreds of volunteers to help clean up this morning and throughout the week. Grant County officials say more than a dozen homes were destroyed, along with silos, barns, and other farm buildings. They say the cleanup will take a massive effort.
This is a very tight-knit community, and we've had a lot of support. There's a lot of volunteers out there helping the families clean up and start to come up with a plan for how they're going to get their property and their lives back to normal again.
Emergency Manager Steve Brown says while the National Weather Service is still researching the extent of the storm, they have confirmed the tornado was on the ground for up to 4 minutes.
The Red Cross has some timely advice this morning for you. They say you should never drive through standing water because it's hard to tell just how deep or active it may be. You should also talk with your family to make sure that you have an action plan.
There are more chances for severe storms ahead this week. A couple alert days in store. Chris Reese tracking it all in your certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Chris.
Good morning. Things are getting very active over southern Wisconsin as this line of showers and thunderstorms continues to develop, especially just to the south of Madison, Rock County. You went from famine to feast really quick in terms of just how quickly these showers and thunderstorms have really begun to pop up. Beloit, heavy rain's getting ready to move on into town. Janesville, heavy rain is in town as we speak. Edgerton and Milton, some heavier rain starting to work its way into town as we speak. Meanwhile, we go back towards Monroe. Heavy rains on top of you. That's going to start to work its way towards Brodhead, and you just had a shower move on through. We jump back towards the west just a little bit, and we've also seen these showers start to work their way further towards southwestern parts of Dane County. Perry, the showers on top of you. Mount Horeb, you're getting another one. That one's starting to work its way northward towards Prairie du Sac, and that's where we're seeing even more of the showers or thunderstorms. But this is going to start to impact Dane County, especially south and west around Verona. As we go through the next couple of moments, this will start to work its way north and east. The other storm, that one's south and west of Baraboo. This one's moving north and east, and I do suspect that it's going to impact Portage as we go through time. This should be there by the time we get towards about 6:17. Showers and thunderstorms begin to develop right around the Portage area, so you've got about 15 minutes before you are starting to get wet. But overall, look for an active morning as we continue to track these storms pretty much all morning long. This is Platteville right now. The rain's coming down. It's coming down hard in some spots. Here we are on the west side of Madison. The rain isn't coming down here at the station at the moment, but it has come down and it will come down again as we go throughout the morning. 69 is where our temperature stands. Dew points are into the middle 60s. Watch what happens as we go throughout the day. This is 8:30. We see the bulk of the rain passing by towards the south. By about 12:30, we'll see some lingering showers and thunderstorms, but most of it is getting out of here. Maybe a couple of lingering showers as we work our way towards 4:30. Temperatures are right around 80 degrees. Now, tomorrow, things are going to be sizzling outside. Some of the greatest humidity we've seen all summer, some of the greatest heat we've seen all summer as temperatures work their way into the low 90s. But by 4 o'clock, you take all that heat, you take all that humidity, it's going to lead to that potential for showers and thunderstorms. And with all the juice and heat in the atmosphere, it's going to be incredibly unstable, and any storm that goes up tomorrow can quickly become severe. So with that being said, here's the thunderstorm outlook as we move towards Tuesday. You see that slight risk for the eastern 2/3 of the state, and with the heat in the humidity combined, we're talking heat indices going well above 100 as we move towards tomorrow. So make sure that you are planning ahead, getting ready to take action. Tomorrow is an alert day for 2 reasons: the heat, but also the showers and thunderstorms that will develop into the afternoon, but we'll continue to track those storms out there today too. More storms Wednesday, and I'm also watching Thursday. That's a day to watch for potential severe storms as well. So we are active, we're busy. I'm going to continue to track those storms all morning long.
Chris Reese working hard for us this morning. Thank you very much, Mr. Reese. Starting today, Madison's Food Fight Restaurant Group will require all of its employees and customers to wear masks. That includes 19 restaurants in the Madison area, places like Cento, Cooper's Tavern, Fresco, Hubbard Avenue Diner, and several others. You can check your Channel 3000 app to see where you will have to mask up.
New overnight from Washington, lawmakers could pass that $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill by the end of the day. It did pass its last major hurdle in the Senate last night. A final 68-29 vote and a debate. 18 Republicans, including Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, joining up with Democrats to vote to advance the bill to its final stage.
The cloture motion on the final bill has passed by a very handsome, overwhelming vote. And now we will continue to move forward.
The bill's future, though, in the Democrat-controlled House is uncertain. While moderate Democrats approve of the bill, progressives want to see more money spent on a variety of issues.
The Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympics are officially over. Athletes and officials from around the world took part in yesterday's closing ceremony. For the third straight Summer Olympics, Team USA won more gold medals and more medals overall than any other country. Up next, the 2022 Winter Olympics. Those are set to take place in Beijing in less than 6 months. Then, the 2024 Games in Paris. Check this out. France already ready to host the Olympics. The country assumed the baton yesterday as thousands of people crowded the area in front of the Eiffel Tower. France's Olympic leaders promised the 2024 Games will be for the people after this year's Games didn't have any fans.
Packers wide receiver Devin Funchess is apologizing this morning. He used an anti-Asian slur and gesture during a news conference yesterday after the team's family night scrimmage. Here's what the Packers GM had to say about Funchess' remarks.
Certainly doesn't live up to the standards and values of the Green Bay Packers. We've addressed it with Devin. He knows it's unacceptable. I do think he's sincerely remorseful, and we'll hopefully learn from this. He will. Hopefully our team can learn from this, and we'll move forward. But I do want to say that's something that is not condoned, and it certainly it doesn't live up to what we believe here with the Green Bay Packers.
Here is Funchess' exact words and his apology he posted on Twitter yesterday. He said the slur he used was not okay and said he meant no harm. Funchess says he will learn from this and continue to grow as a person.
In Canton, Ohio, former Packer legend Charles Woodson is going to have his name forever etched into pro football history. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame as part of the class of 2021 last night. Woodson spent 7 seasons in Green Bay, 18 total in the league. One of the biggest achievements, getting the green and gold, the Lombardi Trophy in Super Bowl 45. Woodson retired in 2015. He's still tied, by the way, for the most career defensive touchdowns in league history at 13. He's now the 27th Packer to be elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
27.
Very proud.
He was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
I was so happy when they picked him up as a free agent and made that run to the Super Bowl. He was a huge part of that 2010 team. I mean, gosh, he deserves it.
The 27th Packer.
Career.
Wild.
Isn't that something?
6:08 now. Coming up, some updates to your iPhone, your Mac, and your Apple Watch you might need to protect your privacy.
I'm in the 608 with how you can help local kids when we come back. Stick around.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Buying your first home is the start of realizing bigger dreams with your family. That's why it's important to protect everything you love with American Family Insurance. Wait, what's that?
It's their dream car.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's actually my dream car. And my little dream tire swing with some dream trees. There'll be a nice dream garden right here, too.
Protect your dream home with American Family Insurance.
Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance.
At Associated Physicians, we are so grateful for 75 years. We've reflected on all of the wonderful things and the challenges of last year and appreciate all that our team and the community have accomplished together. As we see the light at the end of the tunnel, things are slowly getting back to a new normal. With this, our pediatric doctors want to remind you to bring in your kids for their wellness checks and be sure they stay up on their routine vaccinations. We are also happy to share we've started our newborn meet and greets back up. At Associated Physicians, we've always been about our patients, and over the last 75 years, we've grown to meet their needs. This includes the addition of behavioral health provider Gil Roth. We know the importance of this, especially now. Thank you for the journey, Madison. Associated Physicians, 75 years of caring, helping, and listening. Visit us at apmadison.com or check us out on Facebook and Instagram at apmadisonllp.
Are your taste buds ready for Madison Magazine's Summer Taste Tour? Starting August 1st through the 21st, tour the city of Madison to restaurants, breweries, distilleries, and wineries to sample and participate in Madison Magazine's scavenger hunt. Visit madisonmagazine.com for a map of participating businesses and scavenger hunt details. Madison Magazine Summer Taste Tour, August 1st to the 21st. Taste the goodness. Sponsored by Schuster's Farm. Come out for Blooms and Butterflies starting August 6th. Live music, beer, wine, and taco cart. Visit schustersfarm.com for tickets.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice 2-piece sofa and love seater sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry, now offering complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling with 0% financing. Everything you need to finish your dream project. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
In the 608 this morning, we continue our back-to-school donation drive coverage.
Josh Breider is live from the McKenzie Family Boys and Girls Club in Sun Prairie to kick off our second week. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, yeah, 1 weekend, 1 week left. We've got a lot of action that we still need to get here so we can get those school supplies to all those kids in need here locally. This morning, we're at the McKenzie Club here, the Boys and Girls Club Center, and Jake Brown with us this morning. And you guys are very, very excited for this drive, especially this year. It's been a tough year for a lot of families, and you're really trying to, eliminate some of that stress right now.
Absolutely. Having that access for parents to have a free and easy way to get school supplies is just one thing that Boys and Girls Club can do to help start the school year on the right foot.
So we're here at the McKenzie Club. Talk a little bit about the location that we're at right now.
Yeah, so we're at the McKenzie Family Boys and Girls Club. This is a place that serves 2.5-year-olds all the way up to 13-year-olds. We're now standing in our classroom that serves our school-age population, a place where a lot of the education that we're talking about happens. We do everything from healthy lifestyles and serve meals to education to computer programming to, in our gym, getting that 60 minutes of activity every day. So we try to provide a lot here at the club, and we're excited to have this new opportunity to provide school supplies for families.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the importance of the school supply drive for what you guys are trying to do as far as a mission here at the Boys and Girls Club in Sun Prairie.
Sure, we're really focused on barriers, right, and creating opportunity for families so that everyone's kind of on a level playing field. And we don't want any kid to go to their first day of school without having exactly what they need, so they're prepared and excited to learn.
What are the things you're looking for right here? I know we've got a box right here of some school supplies right now.
Yeah, so we're looking at, a lot of the basics, right? Things like, crayons, markers, erasers, backpacks, things like that. But additionally, things you didn't think of, which you can find on our list, on our Amazon wish list, things that have to do with crafts and art supplies all the way up to the college population. And a lot of first-generation college students want to make sure they have everything they need for moving into their first dorm room.
So you guys are making it super easy. If people are interested in donating, what do they need to know?
They know that at our 3 locations, so the McKenzie Family Boys and Girls Club here, our Allied location in Fitchburg, and additionally our admin center, we're open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They can drop off school supplies at any of those locations. If you have a local business that wants to raise school supplies, you can do it that way. You can also check out our Amazon wish list that actually ships directly to Boys and Girls Club if you purchase from there.
So you have until this Friday, and then distribution, how does that work after that?
Yeah, so this week we're going to put out a free registration link for families who would like to access these school supplies, and we're going to have 3 separate distribution sites coming next Tuesday on the 16th.
All right, well, Jake, thank you so much. We appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing here. Of course, guys, we'll have all of this information up on channel3000.com as well. You have until Friday, so plenty of time left to give. We know we live in a very generous community, guys, so I know we have a lot left in us over this next few days. Back to you.
Yeah, donate now. There are so many different ways. There's really no excuse not to at this point. Josh Breiter live at the Boys and Girls Club. Thanks, Josh.
And we have a really big push to jump our supply donations coming up tomorrow morning. We're launching a canoe on Monona Bay tomorrow.
Did you say a canoe?
A canoe! With the goal of filling it up with supplies. Isn't that just like iconic Leah stuff, right? A canoe.
It's funny, though. It's not your idea.
No, it was not my idea. It was not my idea. All of this goes to, all the credit goes to Michael Johnson, CEO of the Boys and Girls Club, and Tim Metcalf of Metcalf Grocery Stores. It was actually Tim's idea. The goal is to see how many boats we can bring back to the shore with supplies for our kids. We're going to have live reports starting tomorrow morning, running all day. I'm taking it over from 5 a.m. until about noon. Then Michael and Tim are jumping in boats. They're heading out, so come drop off any supplies you might have. It's for a great cause.
How Madison is this?
It's very Madison.
Doesn't get much more Madison.
Absolutely.
No, it doesn't. All right, so another school-related news this morning. Enrollment for the Madison School District is now open. You can register your kiddo on the school district's website. Right now, the process is entirely virtual. But if you do need help, you can call or email the district's enrollment office during business hours. You can find all that information right now at channel3000.com.
All right, 6:15 now. Chris Reese is here with your First Warn weather, tracking the potential for some serious stuff out there, Chris.
Yeah, we are tracking some stronger storms this morning. At the moment, none of them are severe, but nonetheless, the atmosphere is capable of some of them being on the marginally severe side. Right along I-39-90, we are tracking a lot of heavy rain throughout parts of Rock County. Here comes the heavy rain, lightning, and thunder throughout western parts of Dane County. I want to focus on our south first. This is where the rain is heaviest this morning, and that's really impacting places from Edgerton and Milton all the way down towards Beloit. That's going to continue working its way north and east towards Whitewater. There's another line of storms that's going from New Glarus down to between Monroe and Broadhead this morning. That's going to continue to work its way north and east. So Evansville, you missed out. You might get the second one. That's also impacting Mount Horeb as we speak. This is moving towards Verona and Middleton and the western side of Dane County. That's going to work its way towards Waunakee and the city of Madison too. So look for this rain to start to work its way on into the picture. We've also seen some showers up towards the north as well. But we're going to get active because behind that heavier line, the light rain is going to move in, and that's really going to stick around. And my primary concern is how that begins to impact your morning commute. So we're watching traffic right now. We have a stalled vehicle on I-39-90 northbound. It's not creating any delays. Of course, we have some of our construction zones as well on the Beltline. No delays at the moment. But as that rain starts to move in, as rush hour begins to pick up, I want to ensure that folks are taking it easy and staying careful. We're going to let you guys know if anything changes. But again, if you're getting ready to head out, we have some heavier rain starting to approach an I-39-90 corridor, or that is on the I-39-90 corridor, and you'll need to take it slowly to get to where you're going safe.
Chris Reese keeping us in the know. Thank you very much, sir. All right, for a long time, many of us have assumed Apple devices were untouchable when it came to cyber threats because they were just simply too tough to hack. Well, recent attacks against Apple products are causing some concern. Consumer Reports explains. Mark Doherty has been an Apple user for years.
I've always thought Apple products were safer. That's why I went with them to begin with.
But tech experts say that all connected tech carries some level of risk. In fact, over the last year, Apple has rolled out a slew of software updates to fix flaws and even some critical vulnerabilities, including at least one that could have left Apple users susceptible to dangerous malware that had the patch not been installed.
Don't ignore operating system and app updates. This is where known security flaws are fixed, but it's up to you to install them.
To make sure your iPhone or iPad is up to date, go to Settings, General Software Update. On a Mac computer, go to Launchpad, System Preferences, Software Update. And if your device isn't getting OS updates because it's too old, it's time to replace it. CR says you should also beware of phishing attempts. It's one of the more common ways hackers get the goods.
Most of the time, cyber criminals can only get access to your device if you give them a way in, say by clicking on a malicious link or an attachment in an email, or even a social media post.
And if you thought Apple products don't need antivirus software, think again. CR recommends AVG Antivirus for Mac. Testers found the free software easy to use and especially good at shielding online threats. On your iPhone, antivirus software can do things like block malicious websites, calls, and texts. But because of Apple's security restrictions, antivirus software can't scan iPhones for viruses.
I never really thought that, I needed an antivirus or anything like that. I thought the security was already built into their iOS systems.
Since the security isn't foolproof, Mark says he's thinking about adding extra protection to all of his Apple devices.
In other news this morning, new research highlights postpartum depression impacts mothers and fathers. Northwestern University researchers screened parents during their newborn's NICU stay and up to a month after discharge. 33% of mothers and 17% of fathers had depression symptoms. While mothers improved once their babies were home, dads were still experiencing those symptoms.
It's possible that dad's depressive symptoms persisted because we really don't talk about it much or even acknowledge the fact that they also might be experiencing some trauma and anxiety and depression in this big shift to suddenly having a premature baby.
Garfield recommends dads should be screened more for signs of depression, such as trouble sleeping or increased anger, and they shouldn't be afraid to talk to their partner or a professional. 6:20 up next, we promise you won't be seeing double the return of Twins Day and where that was at.
Yeah, and coming up in our next half hour, Madeline O'Neill takes a look at the growing enrollment of charter schools here in Wisconsin. Stay with us.
With a nursing degree, helping others went from a job to a career.
Mike was seriously injured in a motorcycle accident. He called Hupy and Abraham.
I knew they take care of motorcyclists, and they were the only attorney I wanted to call. They know how to get you all the money you deserve.
Tell the insurance company you mean business.
The Culligan Connect app from Culligan Water works with our smart, high-efficiency water softener to monitor water usage, potential leaks, and salt, so you never run out. Get more control of your home's water. Contact Culligan Water, the local water experts.
At Pick and Save, we take scrutinizing freshness to a whole new level, where only the best of the best of the best will do. But just because you can't get any higher than perfect 10 produce, that doesn't mean that we won't try. Because Pick and Save produce isn't just fresh, it's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
For over 87 years, Steinhoffels has been helping families create the home of their dreams. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of in-stock name brand furniture and mattresses. Right now, during Steinhoffels' Best Brands, Best Prices sale, get 35 to 50% off store-wide. Save even more when you take advantage of Steinhoffels' special 60-month financing. It's the Best Brands, Best Prices sale, only at Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Little America. Blake and his cousin Connor are here with their families from Madison today. What's your favorite ride? Connor's older sister, Cassie, told me her favorite is the go-karts. Mom loves that she can bring a picnic basket, and Dad enjoys miniature golf. There's fun for the whole family at Little America, where big fun is only a few miles away.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
Motorcycle accidents can cause devastating injuries. Tori knew to call Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve. If you want to win, call Hupy and Abraham.
Tell them you mean business.
Welcome back, 623. Take a peek at Joel's morning.
Nice.
It might make yours. It is a stunning photo. Barn scene, we love those, and some gorgeous fog in the background.
I'll take all the silo pictures.
You like silo pictures?
I love this. I don't know what it is. It's just so Wisconsin.
Iconic.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you can't paint the Wisconsin landscape without putting a silo in there. You really can't. Thanks, Joel, for sending that one in. Share your morning with us, folks. Snap a picture, post it on our social media pages, and use the hashtag MyNews3Morning.
All right, it's a gathering that might make you think you're seeing double.
So Saturday was the 46th annual Twins Day Festival in Twinsburg, Ohio. The event celebrates twins, triplets, and every kind of multiple. This year's theme, the Roaring Twinties. Twins Day has been recorded as the largest annual gathering of twins in the world by the Guinness Book of World Records.
So we talked earlier about how much quicker it would be, how efficient to just have twins.
just have 3 or 4 of them right
Give
at
me
once.
all the twins.
Boom, 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 boom.
Knock it out.
I know. I am jealous of my friends who've had multiples because they can get through the, the sleepless nights in the early baby days pretty quickly. Meantime, I'm over here 7 years without like it feels like 7 years at least. I've had little kids for 7 years now. Like I've got a little one in the household, like a tiny one.
And they're all 2 years apart, right?
They're just about, yeah, all my kids, 4 of them are 2 years apart. My oldest is 7, and the youngest is about to turn 1. And it's been rough. So yeah, part of me is like, man, I wish that we kind of had them all just boom, 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 right out of the gate. But
I'm trying to figure out how long your high school years are going to last.
Gosh.
It's like something like 16.
Yeah. But hey,
we'll pray for you.
They're all healthy, and I will take that any day of the week.
That's very true. Chris Reese, do you have any twins in the family?
No, well, yes, actually. My grandparents are I don't have any twins of my own, but my grandmother was a twin. And then in addition to that, her grandparents are twins, so they always skip a generation.
Yeah,
and
I've heard
that. We get to our generation. I have cousins who are twins, and then they had 2 sets of twins as well. So twins run in the family, especially with the women, and it skips every generation.
Well, it feels like we're seeing double in the forecast because there's a lot of little storm emojis up there.
Yeah, we're watching those showers and thunderstorms this morning. I'm really focused in on a lot of these showers and storms that are right here in southern Wisconsin. We're going to continue to track those when we come right back in just a matter of minutes here.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
ByTense Golfland now offers 2 indoor golf and multi-sport simulator suites. Play over 100 championship golf courses with unmatched golf swing data and visualization. Or play other sports and games using real sports equipment. The ByTense Golfland simulator suites provides a fun indoor entertainment experience.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Meineke is continuing to make your safety our #1 priority. Keep your engine working at its best by regularly changing your oil. Book your appointment for an oil change today. Meineke Car Care Center is here to help keep you safe on the road.
Attic Angel Community has earned a reputation as the one and only. But what's so memorable to the people who live here?
It's good local heart. Interesting friends.
The view from my window.
Continuing education.
The food.
The amazing art studio.
Happy hour.
There are many reasons to love Attic Angel Community, but there's just one Attic Angel.
Looking to update your flooring? Surgenians has you covered. Our experienced salespeople will guide you through the area's largest flooring selection so you can make the best decision. And Surgenians' reliable craftsmen ensure your flooring's installed right. Local, sustainable Surgenians.
At Culver's, we never tire of crafting fresh frozen custard right in our restaurants.
As soon as I'm like, who wants Culver's custard? The kids are already running out the door.
Hello, everybody. Here's your custard. Always rich and creamy, always sure to put a smile on your face.
It's more than just a special treat. It's creating memories with my children and family time.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Family time is custard time. Welcome to Delicious.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom,
You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice 2-piece sofa and love seater sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Vitense Golfland now offers the new Top Tracer mobile system. Track your shots from grass and mat tee areas for free from your cell phone. Record your golf swing with stats provided. Play games like Capture the Flag. Have golf range entertainment fun with Top Tracer at Vitense Golfland.
I'm actively tracking showers and thunderstorms right now, telling you when they'll impact where you live.
And new speed limits coming to neighborhoods in Madison where you need to slow down starting today.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now. This morning, I think I just heard the rain start falling on the roof.
Oh, boy. It begins.
Yeah. Big line of storms headed right into Madison right now. Some potential for severe weathers in the forecast. Let's get straight to Chris Reese in Madison's certified most accurate forecast. Hey, Chris.
Good morning. We are tracking them on the radars. We have been all the way since overnight last night. Now they're starting to move right on into town. But as we've gone through the last hour, I've really seen this radar start to light up right here over south central Wisconsin. Let's zoom in towards Madison right off the bat. We're going from Oregon through Fitchburg all the way up towards Prairie du Sac and Mazo-Maney. This is where we have a line of some of the heavier showers that's starting to work its way further towards the north and east. So let's talk about it. If it's not raining where you are at the moment, here's when it starts to move in. The airport, 642 is when it starts to work its way there. 645 in DeForest. Cottage Grove, it's going to be closer to 652. Sun Prairie, 653 as this starts to roll on through. Now we jump our way further towards the south, and Janesville, you just had some heavier rain move on through. Now things are starting to lighten up just a little bit, but guess where that's moving? That's moving right towards places like Whitewater. It'll be there as we go through about the next couple of minutes here. Then it's going to move towards Geneva by the time we get you towards 650, Elkhorn at 646. So we're going to continue to track this line further towards the south. I've also been tracking the storm that was in Sauk County, Baraboo, Sumter, Prairie du Sac. This has started to weaken just a little bit, but even still, that's going to start to work its way towards Portage as we go throughout the morning. So no shortage of showers and storms to track. I don't want to leave out Green Lake and Marquette counties towards the north. It's raining in Westfield right now. That's going to work its way north and eastward right up and just beyond parts of I-39. But here's what I also want to show you. This is the back edge, that clearing line. I'm timing out when the clearing line starts to move towards your community. That's 8:15 for Stoughton, 8:42 for Janesville, and Madison, 7:55. Don't you just love the sound of thunder? I don't know if you all could hear that outside, but it just shook the studio just a bit. So here's Future Track. It's a little bit behind. I think we clear out a little bit faster than what Future Track shows, but even still, temperatures warm up to about 80 later on this afternoon. A couple more pop-up storms are possible in the afternoon, but for the most part, this morning is going to be the main show. Tomorrow, we are incredibly hot. Dew points will make it feel like 105 to 110, even though actual air temperatures are into the low 90s. But with all that heat and humidity, we're watching chances for more showers and thunderstorms to develop as we move towards tomorrow afternoon and evening, and those have an even better chance to be severe, especially when it comes to hail and the damaging wind potential. So tomorrow is going to be an alert day for the heat along with the storms. We are tracking storms this morning that are impacting your morning commute. Do not go anywhere. We're going to have the latest for you every couple minutes.
Yeah, the storm just hitting Madison right now. Chris Reese, thank you very much. We're going to be timing out these storms throughout the show and throughout the day on our mobile weather app. We are sending out push alerts if anything severe hits your area. You can also keep an eye on the radar right now for yourself. Download it for free in your app store. Just search Channel 3000 Weather.
Meantime, it's estimated that the cost of the damage from Saturday's tornado in Boscobel is in the millions.
The tornado didn't last more than 4 minutes, but more than a dozen homes are destroyed. Emergency responders say several farm buildings are gone. Community members began a group cleanup effort yesterday to help the families hurt the worst.
I was so in shock last night it didn't hit, but this morning seeing everybody here, I just started crying.
The National Weather Service says the tornado that touched down was an EF3 out of 5.
And we do have some new photos this morning of the damage by a viewer. Take a look here. Saw a lot of these pictures come in over the weekend. Down trees, uprooted trees. This tree fell on a car. You see a home there. Just sticks of some of the frame there sit in a pile, it looks like. Families affected by the storm, though, say they are thankful to live in a community like Boscobel because of the help they've received since the storm. The Boscobel Fire Department estimates it'll take into next weekend to clean up the bulk of the damage.
6:34 now. You'll have to slow down in some parts of Madison starting today.
That's right. A new initiative meant to reduce speeding takes effect in 2 neighborhoods today. Speed limits on streets in the Tenny-Lapham and Hemmersley-Teresa areas will be down to 20 miles an hour. It's part of a program the city's calling 20 is Plenty. A recent AAA study shows that by reducing the speed limit by just 5 miles an hour can drastically reduce the chance of severe injury or death related to speeding. The city plans to expand the program next year.
The U.S. continues to be on the wrong side of the road to recovery. Nearly 1 in every 5 COVID cases in the last week of July were kids. With the start of the school year ahead, Dr. Anthony Fauci hopes that a full vaccine approval from the FDA is coming.
I don't predict, but I hope that it will be within the next few weeks.
Kids under 12 are still not eligible for the shot. Dr. Fauci says he doesn't expect a federal vaccine mandate, but does encourage schools and businesses to implement their own.
The State Department of Health updating its guidelines for preventing the spread of COVID-19 in the classroom. A main part of the new recommendations is getting eligible kids ages 12 and up vaccinated. DHS also launching its testing toolkit program, which more than 300 districts have already signed up for. A mask is not required in schools, but the DHS and the state superintendent are recommending them. Another big story this morning. One of the 11 women who has accused New York Governor Andrew Cuomo of sexual misconduct is speaking out to CBS News. Brittany Camiso, a former aide to Cuomo, says the governor repeatedly groped her. She's filed a criminal complaint against him. Governor Cuomo denies all accusations of sexual harassment and says he will not step down. This morning, a top aide, too, who has worked with Cuomo for 10 years, is resigning. She did not mention Cuomo in her resignation message, but it comes as the New York State Assembly Judiciary Committee is meeting today to discuss impeachment.
Looking ahead, we are helping you plan your lunch this week. It's Madison's Black Restaurant Week. The 6th annual week is highlighting more than 36 Black-owned businesses in town. During the pandemic, Black-owned businesses were twice as likely to close as their white counterparts. The Madison Black Chamber of Commerce hopes this week will bring new customers to those restaurants.
We are really hoping that their profits soar this week. We are really hoping that their customer awareness is expanded.
To see your favorite restaurant and whether they're participating or discover something new, head to channel3000.com. We have a list of all of the participants with links to their menus.
6:36, the start of the new school year is less than a month away now for MMSD, and for some schools, just days away.
As the kiddos head back, the Time for Kids Recipe for Health team is focusing on how that transition could be easier. Chris Reese joins us now with this week's Time for Kids. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, good morning. You've heard us say it time and time again. It's that fact that kids thrive on routine. And odds are yours are finally fully adjusted to that new summer schedule. But SSM Health nurse practitioner Jim Pulaski says school is coming and that it's time to start switching the routine once again.
With summer coming around, everybody kind of laxes a little bit. There's a lot more events going on, a lot more activities. But as we're gearing back up within these next, 3 to 4 weeks, it's nice to start transitioning back into that school model with our bedtime routine, with our evening meal routine, and how those daily activities are aligning with that school day.
Dr. Pulaski says doing so now will help ease your kid into the school year, but also having that predictability can help children feel reassured and, of course, less stress. Now, our Time for Kids Recipe for Health team, we're always asking what you want to hear about, so let us know what health topics you're interested in. You can share your family's health story with us online at ssmhealth.com/timeforkids.
Timely and important information this morning. Thanks, Chris.
My pleasure, of course.
Looking outside right now, storms slamming into the metro. We're going to time out how long they'll last and which communities are getting hit the hardest.
And why online charter school enrollment is up across the state.
And we're back in the 608 with the importance of our back-to-school drive and how you can help local kids right here at home when we come back.
Experience handcrafted and hand-finished furniture by genuine Amish craftsmen at Wanakee Furniture ETC, featuring hardwood made in the USA home furnishings by Simply Amish and other great brands you can trust.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
At General Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort is important to us. From keeping you cozy warm to cooling you off with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our free home comfort program and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Celebrating 75 years of providing award-winning comfort for your home. Turn to the experts, Carrier and General Heating and Air Conditioning.
Motorcycle accidents happen fast. Out of nowhere, your life can be turned upside down with all the medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering. There's a lot on the line. Don't go it alone. Put a powerful law firm on your side, one that understands the complexity of motorcycle accidents and demands top dollar from the insurance company. Call Hupy and Abraham. Tell them you mean business.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
Associated Physicians celebrates 75 years of caring, helping, and listening. Associated Physicians. Devoted physicians, trusted care.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
More than 1 year of our lives when everything changed. A year of quiet, of struggle, a year of loss. We're proud to have walked through it alongside you. As we proceed on this road to recovery together, News 3 Now will continue to be proactive in keeping you, your family, and our communities safe, taking action every day to help make this an even better place to live. News 3 Now.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Shani.
And I'm Chris. We're from Middleton.
Hey, Chris, plan our day.
All right, well, good morning, folks. Things are obviously a lot different in Middleton this morning compared to what you all were dealing with. As we plan out the day, look for chances for showers and storms. That chance will be with us pretty much all day long, but your best chance to see those showers and thunderstorms, that is right now in the morning. I'm tracking those showers over Middleton as we speak. A lot of the heaviest rain just moved on through, and now we're starting to see some lighter rain that's going to be arriving as we go through the next couple of minutes here. Let's just focus on Dane County over the last hour. We've seen a lot of this lightning and thunder roll its way on as we've gone through the past hour or so. That arrived from the south and west, and look at just how quickly the picture has changed. Now that's starting to work its way towards the north and east, but there's more where that comes from. We go back towards the south and west, and we're going to see even more rain working its way into Middleton as we go throughout the morning. But eventually, we give it the next 2 hours or so, we'll start to clear things out, but we'll still at least keep a chance for some of those showers and thunderstorms in that forecast. Here's a live look at what it looks like on the west side. That rain is coming down. It's not at the airport yet, so this is why this is showing as cloudy. Maybe you're looking at your phone app and it says it's only cloudy. It's because the rain hasn't made it to the airport, but we're at 69 degrees. That rain-cooled air is going to be with us at least early on. As we move towards the afternoon, we'll start to clear it out. Here we are, 80 degrees. It's about as warm as things are going to get as we go through today. But tomorrow we get a lot warmer, towards 91. We're also going to watch that chance for showers and thunderstorms into the afternoon and evening, and some of those could be on the severe side. So that is why tomorrow's an alert day. It's also going to be incredibly hot. That heat index likely makes it well above 100 degrees as we start to move towards tomorrow afternoon. But folks, plan your day with me. Send in a video, state your name, where you're from, say, hey, Chris, plan my day. And we'll do that right here on News 3 Now this morning. I'm also watching the Edgewater sky camera behind us, and we've had a couple of really cool lightning strikes just show up. But as always, when it comes to the lightning, it is best to stay indoors.
You know, any flooding we should be worried about? Any high winds? Anything like that?
High winds and some small hail are going to be a possibility this morning. I'm not concerned about flooding. These storms are a little slower moving, but even still, it's been to our north where they got really a lot of heavier rain. We've gotten some good rain, don't get me wrong, but we've still even been on the drier side of that. So flooding is not a big concern for us here at the moment.
Some of those northern counties were under flood watches this weekend.
Yeah, and so those were able to come down earlier on this morning, but if this heavy rain were to our north, we would be concerned about flooding.
All right, Chris, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
So the pandemic really shook up the way our kids learn, and some of those changes might be sticking around.
In the spring, our Madeline O'Neill took a close look at how students changed schools during the pandemic. Take a look. We found enrollment in Wisconsin's virtual schools nearly doubled between 2019 and 2020. Will that trend change again this year when more districts are open for in-person learning? Here's what she uncovered.
These times are going to really change us all.
During the pandemic and the rise of virtual learning,
And I do want you guys to talk.
Wisconsin Virtual Academy didn't have to change too much.
We have a team that is focused on engagement. We have protocols that help kids onboard. You know, our technology has already been tested and retested.
The more than 10-year-old virtual school based in McFarland did see a change in enrollment.
We doubled at K-12 from 2019 to 2020.
It's K-12 Wisconsin Virtual Academies. Destination Career Academy and Insight School hit more than 4,000 students last year.
We had 4,000 different reasons kids come to our schools.
This year, head of schools Sarah Cutler estimates enrollment will be in the 3,000s, still higher than the 2019-2020 school year.
We're watching the numbers daily. We're getting phone calls daily.
With about half of newcomers potentially sticking around.
And the other half will be like, we can't wait to get back to class.
She knows virtual learning isn't for everyone.
But I do think that there are places and opportunities for kiddos who are not succeeding in the traditional system.
They reach their full growth when the hope of...
For some, the change in pace is worth carrying into the new school year.
And we have a niche.
In Madison, Madeline O'Neill, News 3 Now. The biggest enrollment jump came in Wisconsin Virtual Academy's K-8 school last year. 6:46 now. We're back in the 608 this morning, continuing our back-to-school donation drive coverage.
Josh Breider is live from McKenzie Family Boys and Girls Club in Sun Prairie, kicking off our second week of the drive. Good morning, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, we've got 5 days left to give. Plenty of time to help out our local kids here. As you mentioned, we're here at the McKenzie Boys and Girls Club Center in Sun Prairie. Brent Ray with us this morning. You're the director of this location. And, you know, this supply drive, especially this year, is especially important to help out all those families in need locally.
Yes, absolutely. So, you know, like I was saying before, you know, with school being right around the corner, we want to ease that anxiety. You know, we want people to have the opportunity to have the tools that they need, put people in the best position for success. So,
talk a little bit about the location that we're at right now. We're at the Sun Prairie location, and this kind of focuses on children around here. But as far as the age groups that you guys focus on, I mean, there's a wide age range right here.
Yeah, absolutely. So from 2.5 to 13. So we do have a preschool at this location, and then we have our school-age programming, which we have going on now. So we're just finishing up summer camp, and then we'll transition into our after-school programming that we'll have, you know, that 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. And yeah, you just come right after school. We have like STEM programming, different, you know, partners that we have to come and support. And yeah, it's really a great program.
So why is it so important for what you guys do here to be able to make an impact? Something as simple as a supply drive. You know, what kind of difference is this making right here?
Yeah, it's, I mean, it's significant. You know, I've got an opportunity with it being so close here in Sun Prairie to talk to families, and, you know, they're already worried about, you know, how they're going to pay for the supplies that they'll have. And it's a little different than clothes. You know, I mean, if you don't have, you know, the tools that you need for school, it'll impact your, you know, success in school. So, yeah, it's significant. The families feel it. They're appreciative of the fact that, you know, this is happening right now. So.
And it's as simple as just a box of crayons. I mean, some of the stuff that's in here, you know, it doesn't take a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot at all. I mean, yeah, if you just, even if you have the, you know, some new items at your home, please just bring them, because they could, even if it impacts one kid, you know, I mean, that's the impact we're looking for.
So if people are interested in helping out, what do they need to know right now?
Yeah, so if they're interested in helping out, you know, you can do a drive at your, you know, place of work. And so please do that, and then you can bring the items. So it'll be here at the McKenzie Club. You can drop them off at our Allied Club in Fitchburg or admin office. And then we also have an Amazon wish list as well if you want to do it online. So a lot of options that we have available for you.
Yeah, and that Amazon wish list, I mean, it's super easy.
Yes,
you can go on there, and I mean, it's as easy as that.
Click and before you know it, I mean, you can have whatever will help the children's, in our local neighborhoods here.
And of course, your work doesn't stop here either. You guys are here all year round, always looking for volunteers too.
Yes, absolutely look for volunteers. We've, focused on, food security, obviously the, education programming as well. Just any way that we can, get in and support and eliminate any barriers that we can, we're in. So.
All right, well, Brandon, thank you so much for your time this morning. We've got 5 days left, guys, up on channel3000.com. You can find a link to all of that, including that Amazon wish list, making it super easy for you on a Monday morning. Back to you.
Such an important drive, and we are so proud to be partners in it this week. Josh Breiter, thank you very much. Okay, so you might have caught our interview with CEO Michael Johnson on Friday. He was interrupted briefly by his friend Tim Metcalf of Metcalf's Grocery Stores, and it's inspiring us to launch a new project for this drive.
Tim, Channel 3 got a question. So here he comes. He got his tight biking shorts on. Look at that. Look at that.
Tim, can you help us with the school supply drive? Can you get us some donations from Metcalf's?
Absolutely. Yeah, whatever you guys need.
Okay, so we're holding him to it. Tim Metcalf now getting involved in the project.
Can I just say how nice it is of Tim to do this, especially after you guys made fun of his shorts?
I didn't make fun of his shorts. Great shorts. Great shorts, Tim. We are very proud to be partnering with them. We are launching a canoe with Tim and Michael on Monona Bay tomorrow with the goal of filling it up with supplies. I'm going to be in it until noon. Then Tim and Michael will take my place in the afternoon. The goal, of course, is to see how many boats we can bring back to the shore with supplies for our kids. We're going to have live reports starting tomorrow morning, running all day.
All right, go find her.
Yes, please come down and see us. Donate anything you might have left over from your kids' school supplies. We're trying to make a difference here. We're trying to fill a ton of boats. This is the way to give back and have a little bit of fun doing it.
Fill the canoe. Love it.
Fill the canoe. All right, 6:50 now. Coming up, we have an update on the storms hitting the Madison area to start the morning sprint.
But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, let us know. We would love to share their picture on TV.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Announcing another Best of Madison 2021 award. And the winner is Wollersheim Winery, Distillery, and Bistro. Best Winery, Best Distillery. For a list of all the 2021 Best of Madison winners, pick up the August issue of Madison Magazine.
This is the most important, amazingest game ever played in the universe. The pitcher is fierce. Danny Roberts is up at bat. And the crowd goes wild. He just won the game. Let's go! Yes!
We protect the car you drive.
Go get him, Danny.
And the dreams that drive you. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Whoa, that was easy. I can't believe I got 2 pairs for under $80. I was worried about switching to Progressives, but they made me feel great about it. Like a star. A star with lipstick on her teeth.
2 pairs starting under $40, only at iMart Express.
There is a zeal right when you walk through the door. I believe the greatest investment you can make is in you. And the more that you invest in you, the better person you're going to be. I'm 62, and many people our age are kind of at the point where they're like, no, I'm just going to sit in the lawn chair and watch. It's not going to happen when you're investing in yourself, because you're going to want to be doing. That is what the Princeton Club has given me. It is the best decision you can make.
Hi, I'm Crystal the Pistol. Golden Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock, with 2017 and 18 Subaru Legacies and Foresters starting at $17,995 or $270 per month. That's right, Golden Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock, with great deals on 17 and 18 Subaru Legacies and Foresters. So hurry in today to get your great deal and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol Gobin. Go to Gobin Cars, east or west.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? And
who decides what's right? Is it right for an insurance adjuster to try to get you to settle for less than you deserve? Is it right to let victims struggle to pay their medical bills? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. It means doing what's right for you. Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice 2-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app today.
6:54, time for the morning sprint.
Chris Reese starts us off with an update on the storms moving through the area right now. Chris.
We've been tracking these storms for the past couple of hours, and right now a lot of that heaviest rain is actually right here on top of the Madison Metro, especially as you work your way further east. If you're right along that interstate, Cottage Grove, you're getting some of that heavier rain. Sun Prairie, the heavier rain is getting ready to move in. Still some decent rain in Verona, Fitchburg, and Oregon right now, working its way up back towards Middleton and Cross Plains. We've also seen another shower pop up right around Watertown. This is producing the lightning as well. You've been dry so far this morning, but those showers and storms are now moving into the picture. We're going to track the rest of this coming up in just a few moments here.
All right, Chris, thank you very much.
Cleanup efforts are underway in Boscobel after a tornado tore through the town this weekend. More than a dozen homes and 24 farm buildings gone. The National Weather Service says the tornado was an EF3. Local authorities say it's going to take hundreds of volunteers and millions of dollars to recover. 2 Milwaukee men dead this morning in a car racing accident that happened over the weekend. Police say the 22-year-old men were driving when a man street racing hit their vehicle. They died at the scene. Both drivers involved in the street race have been arrested, though charges, have not been released.
Canada is reopening to U.S. tourists today. The Public Health Agency of Canada says the decision is due to rising vaccination rates and declining COVID-19 cases. It's been 16 months since Americans have been able to cross the border. Canadians can start visiting the U.S. on August 21st. Police in Milwaukee are on the lookout this morning for the person who killed a 15-year-old boy over the weekend. It happened Friday night. The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner confirmed yesterday he died as a result of a gunshot wound. The details of that case have not been released.
Lambeau Field filled with thousands over the weekend. Saturday marked the 20th annual family night for the Packers preseason. Fans tailgated and got to see the team play. The Packers' first home game of the season is September 20th.
And we are going to be watching another chance for showers and thunderstorms into tomorrow. This is where we have that slight risk of severe weather, especially for the eastern 2/3 of the state. But it's also going to be incredibly hot. So we have an alert day for 2 reasons tomorrow. Not only strong storms in the evening, but a heat index that could be as high as 105 degrees, if not higher. As we move into parts of your Tuesday, we're going to be tracking this closely as we go through tomorrow as well.
Live updates on that storm that's hitting Madison coming up in half an hour.